Hello everyone, today in Sangi's Cookery we're going to see how to prepare the Veppalaikatti. Veppalaikatti is a traditional recipe in Kerala which is made from preparing from the wild lemon leaves. So this particular dish comes from the state of Kerala, especially from the Palakkad region. Many people consume this Veppalaikatti and it's a kind of healthy pickle where it does not have any kind of oil, and this goes usually with the curd rice. So before we go into the procedure as to how to prepare the Veppalaikatti, if you're watching my video for the first time, I would request you all to subscribe to my channel and also click on the bell icon for further interesting recipes and notifications. Today I'm going to prepare Veppalaikatti, and for that I'm going to take the lemon leaves. This lemon plant was grown by me in my balcony, and since I didn't have the space, I've just planted the same in the ground in my apartment. You can see how nicely it is grown. I'm going to pluck the leaves. These are the cut lemon leaves with which I am going to prepare the Veppalaikatti. You can see how fresh it is. I've just used a scissor to cut the leaves. Now what I am going to do is I am just going to separate only the leaves. You need to be very careful if you are going to pluck this leaves because it has got a lot of thorns. If you see, there are a lot of thorns. So I am just going to pluck only the leaves. So what I have done is I have actually washed the lemon leaves, and I've actually put it in a colander, and I've also washed the curry leaves. So I've taken around 2 handfuls, big handfuls of the lemon leaves. For 2 big handfuls of the lemon leaves, I've added 1 handful of the curry leaves. Let it nicely dry, and then we will see the next process. After keeping it in the sun also, there's a lot of moisture in the leaves. So the moisture content in the leaves will make the Veppalaikatti to go bad. So what we need to do is we need to wipe it with a cloth so that there is absolute no moisture in it. Similarly, the curry leaves also, there should not be any moisture. We need to wipe it nicely. After taking of the moisture, we need to take the center part of this outside. It's called as the Nerambu in Tamil. So what we need to do is we need to pluck it off like this. So this particular part will not get ground in the mixie jar. So this we can discard it. So similarly, we need to clean all the leaves. So easier way is to fold it into half and then take off the center part. So just adding the curry leaves first in the kadai, and I'm just dry frying this for a few minutes. You need to fry this until the moisture content in the curry leaves goes away. This is not a compulsory steps if you have good sunlight coming inside your balcony. So if you keep it in the sunlight, then you can avoid this particular step of dry frying. Since I don't have enough sunlight today in my balcony, I am dry frying this. So now you can see that the moisture content is completely gone. Now I am going to switch off the flame, and then I am going to transfer this to a plate. So just want to be noted is while frying this, just to make sure that the leaves do not get dark brown. It has to remain green. Now I am also going to dry fry the lemon leaves. I am just adding little by little so that it gets evenly fried. I'm getting a very fresh aroma of the lemon here while frying this lemon leaves. So similarly here also, do not let the leaves turn into a dark brown in color. So we are just basically doing this step to take away the moisture so that the shelf life of this Veppalaikatti is enhanced. If in case you are able to dry it properly in the sun, you can always avoid this step. You can see that the moisture is completely gone away. I'm going to switch off the flame and I'm going to transfer this to a plate. Similarly, I'll be frying the other lemon leaves as well. Also going to fry the tamarind. Basically, we are not going to fry the tamarind, we are just going to heat it, so that once you heat all the products, what happens is you can easily grind it in the mixie jar. Just for about 30 seconds is more than enough. This is a lemon size tamarind. I'm also adding the ajwain or the omam, we call it as. That also about 1 tablespoon. I'm just going to slightly roast it in the heated pan. So in the same pan, I'm also adding the solid asafoetida or the hing. If you don't have the solid asafoetida, you can add powdered hing as well, which is approximately about 1 teaspoon. Now once it got heated up, we're going to transfer the ajwain as well as the hing to the plate. Finally, I'm going to fry the red chillies. For this, I'm adding about a teaspoon of the gingelly oil. Gingelly oil gives you a very good flavor. I'm adding about 1 handful of the red chillies. So this is approximately around 30 to 35 red chillies. Switch off the gas and transfer this to the mixie jar. So now this is the proportion I'm going to tell you for the preparing of this Veppalaikatti. So here I've taken the lemon leaves. So you can either use the lemon leaves or some people use the citron leaves. But citron leaves is not easily available. Since I have a lemon plant at home, I'm using the lemon leaves. So people prepare with lemon leaves also or with the citron leaves. So for 2 bunches of the lemon leaves, 1 bunch of the curry leaves, lemon size tamarind, 1 teaspoon of powdered jaggery. This will give you extra flavor. This is optional. If you don't want, you can avoid this. Rock salt, around 1.5 tablespoons. 2 big size solid hing, or you can add 1 teaspoon of the powdered hing or asafoetida, 1 tablespoon of the ajwain seeds or the carom seeds, around 35 small red chillies, which is of this size, or approximately about 1 handful for this quantity. First I am going to grind the chillies and then I am going to grind the leaves and then we will mix it. Do not grind both together. Either first you grind the leaves first, keep it separately, and then grind the chilli separately and mix it along with other ingredients we have to grind later. So finally I am adding the powdered jaggery, the ajwain, the salt, and also the tamarind, and I am going to again dry grind in the whipper mode in the mixie, and I am going to add it in the plate. So this is the powder mixture of all the ingredients which we have dry fried. So today, since I have dry fried the leaves, absolutely there is no moisture, so I am not able to make round balls. In case if I have just kept it in the sunlight to dry, that the water content in the leaves will be good enough to make round balls. So since I have dry fried it, it is like this. So for that purpose, what I am going to do is I am just going to squeeze in little bit of lemon, or few people squeeze some gingelly oil, but I prefer to squeeze lemon juice instead of the oil. Since this is a healthy preparation, we can avoid the usage of oil. So now after adding the lemon juice, I am able to make nice round balls. You can see that. See? So you can also smear some gingelly oil in your hand so that you get the glazed effect. Today I am adding the lemon juice because the complete moisture content in the leaves is gone because of dry frying it. So if you want to avoid the lemon juice part, even if you don't have the sunlight coming to your balcony, you can just leave it in the shade for about more than half a day and on a nice muslin cloth so that the moisture goes away completely, and then you can grind it in the mixie. You can avoid the heating process which I did in the pan today. So that way you don't have to add lemon juice. I love the taste of lemon juice. So personally, so you can try out both ways. One with lemon juice and without lemon juice as well. So the very tasty, yummy Veppalaikatti pickle is ready. So this is very good for health because it has got less oil, and also it is made of lemon leaves and curry leaves. So it's very good for digestion. This goes very well with curd rice or with varamarisi adai, or if you can add a pinch of this Veppalaikatti in buttermilk, it tastes really yum. So I hope you'll all try out this recipe, and if you like it, please share it with your friends and relatives. Have a great day.